What's a red flag that you ignored in a significant other, only to realize it was a big deal later? I thought it was just part of being a good girlfriend, but then I realized that he was just taking advantage of me. I started seeing this guy in college. I'll call him Ben. We'd been friends in high school, went to senior prom together, but didn't start dating until college. He went to the university in the middle of the city and I went to a private university on the outskirts of the city, very secluded. They were about a 15-minute bus ride away from one another. So Ben and I start hanging out all the time. We snuggle, have long movie nights, he sometimes sleeps over. We were going slowly and sweetly and after other crappy guys, it was nice. The thing about Ben that plays into this story was he came from money. A lot of money. His parents were paying for his entire college experience out of pocket. He was forced to volunteer 1 hour a week at the library for class. I had zero financial support. I had to maintain grades for scholarships, take out loans, and I had 2 campus jobs. Whenever we ordered in, we'd split the cost, and since he had a full refrigerator at his place, a lot of the time I would just send him home with leftovers. I didn't mind this. What's fair is fair. It was 2006, and I'm a modern woman. After a few months he wanted to start doing more things. Weekends away, obscure art shows, stuff like that. The thing was, he wanted each of us to pay our own way. At this point I didn't really have any spare money. And I had 2 jobs to schedule around. My friends thought that perhaps I was a moron and not actually in a relationship at all since he never paid for anything and somehow we only did the things he wanted to do. Being young, I asked him one night if he considered us boyfriend and girlfriend and he said absolutely. That felt very romantic at the time, so I called in sick to my more profitable job and attended my first art show, an Andy Warhol nightmare that cost $60 to get in. That was my food budget, but I wanted to be a good girlfriend. And he wanted to go away to some vineyard next. We were too young to drink legally, but his parents knew the owners. This would have involved gas money and a place to stay. Finally I just had to tell him that I couldn't afford these excursions. He was outraged. He said it was clear that I was only dating him for his money. And that it wasn't his job to take care of me or show me a good time. It was dramatic. I realized that our entire relationship had been a series of tests. What was I willing to do to make him happy? How much was I literally willing to pay? It's worth noting that due to our schools both being in the city we had access to all the local museums for free, but he complained they weren't good enough. He told me to call him when I was ready to apologize. I really hope he's not still waiting by the phone. It's been like 11 years.